If you're invested in Zbcn and you want to know whether you should buy, hold, or sell, then this video is definitely for you. If you already know what you're doing with your Zbcn, let me know in the comment section down below. This video is for you as well. Now, before I get into the video, remember that nothing here is financial advice. I can always be wrong, so make sure you guys do your own research. And also, check out my link to BTCC. You get 10% bonus on first-time deposits, extra bonuses up to $10,000. It requires no VPN, no KYC. If you're someone that trades using leverage, you get to use up to 500x leverage. The link will be in my description down below for anyone that is interested. And also, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you do enjoy today's content. It helps out the channel and it also helps push Zbcn to more people in the world. But getting into the video here, if we take a look at the crypto bubbles, we can see that for the most part, it's a green day in the market. We have white, which is down over 17%, already had a parabolic run. It's cooling off. ICP is surprisingly up 10%, and SPX continues to go up. It's up almost 14%. If we check out the fear and greed index, we're still in greed. We're at 62 greed. Just a few days ago, this thing went back into fear for a brief moment, and now people are greedy again. And that's because Bitcoin remained over 100K. We all know that 100K is that psychological number. As long as Bitcoin remain above 100K, people are going to continue to remain bullish on the market. But if Bitcoin even dips to 99,000, oh my gosh, there's going to be an insane amount of panic. These altcoins are just going to get destroyed, and they're already not making people a lot of money, at least the coins in the top 100. But getting into Zebec right now, if we check out the price, Zebec is down over 7%, almost 8% in the last 24 hours. The current market cap is 360 million and the price is 0.0045. But some people are still very bullish. If you come over here to the top right of the screen, you can see this person says, bang, Zbcn, and the FUD is gone. Bullish, bullish silence. Let's go 100%, I guess. This person says, slowly but surely, Zbcn will climb to its destination. I agree with that. Lots of loading up going on these levels. This is going to skyrocket hard when she's ready to run again. 0.01 is on the horizon when she does, my opinion only. Yeah, of course. But some investors don't really have the patience. They want to know when Zebec is going to rally, and that's the only thing that they care about, obviously. Some people. Some people is in crypto for the tech, and some people is here only to make money. And I believe that it should be a little bit of both, because crypto is definitely the future. Your number one priority, though, is to make money. This is why we're all here. But getting into what's going on with the price action on Zbcn and what you should do if you're a Zbcn holder or if you're looking to become a Zbcn holder. All right, well, I came across this post. It's an old post about just over a week ago, but this person says, imagine you sell Zbcn and hours later, it's being listed on Coinbase or Binance and make a 200% run that day. That's a possibility I see. I won't take profits until then. So won't take profits until it's listed on Coinbase and Binance. All right. Now, if we come over to the charts, we can see that, okay, so they posted on May 29th, and on May 29th, Zbcn was pretty much at its all-time high. Yeah, it was all the way here, 0.0069 on May 29th. And they said they weren't going to take any profits until Zbcn gets listed on Coinbase or Binance. If you guys have been watching my videos for an extended period of time, you already know how I am with taking profits. You never know what's going to happen in the crypto space with the coin that you're holding. So I always suggest taking profits just to be on the safer side. Always take profits. Don't be greedy. I say this all the time. No matter how bullish you are on a coin, you should always take profits just to be on the safe side. But if you've done your research and you strongly, strongly believe that there's lots of room left to run and you don't want to take profits, then that's okay as well. It all just depends on how much the money actually means to you. Because if you've got a lot of money, or if you put in money that you're comfortable with losing if things were to ever go south, then yeah, you can rally this thing. You can just sit back, chill, and let Zbcn reach $1 billion market cap, 2 billion, 5, 6, 7, whatever your target price is. You can just chill and relax because you put in money that you can afford to lose. But if you put in money that you don't want to lose, then yeah, you should definitely take profits on the way up just to be on the safer side. But if you didn't take profits and you're looking to take profits, or maybe you FOMO'd into Zbcn at all-time highs and you don't know what to do with your Zbcn, you're wondering when is the rally going to happen. Well, I don't think it's going to happen anytime before around June 15th, maybe like June 13th-ish area. And the reason why I say that is because we do have a unlock period that's about to happen, and everyone is aware of this. So during these time periods, people get a little bit fearful, and it's not only with Zbcn, no matter what coin it is in the market, around a unlock period, people get a little bit fearful because they don't know what's going to happen. It is sell pressure. It's definitely sell pressure time, but I've talked about this in prior videos. The last time Zbcn had a unlock, leading up to the unlock, the price started to come down, but right during the unlock period, the price just skyrocketed, and this is when Zbcn went on a parabolic rally. Is that going to happen this time around? We don't know. No one can actually predict the future. But if the hype continues with this project, then I don't see why not around the 15th, Zbcn wouldn't start to make its way back up and hopefully make new all-time highs. Again, we don't know what's going to happen in the overall market. We don't know what's going to happen with like the hype on Zbcn. Is it going to cool down? We don't know. But what we do know is we can go off of history, and history did suggest that around the 15th we might see another rally start for Zbcn. So I think this is the date where investors need to be paying very close attention to, and this could be the date where we start to rally again. Until then, I do think that investors need to be a little bit more on the patient side. Why did you get into Zbcn to begin with? If you only got into Zbcn because of the hype and because you decide to FOMO in, obviously you didn't know what you're buying, so you're going to be on the nervous side because you just don't know where the price is going. You got to conduct your research. You got to know what you hold at all times, especially if you're going to FOMO into a project. With the price action right now, I've talked about this head and shoulder pattern that we're clearly still in. Not that long ago, Zbcn did go on a little bit of a rally, which was very surprising to me at the time, but it cooled back ever since then, obviously because of the unlock period. I do think that if there wasn't a unlock period that was scheduled to come in about a week, then this rally probably would have continued up. But right now we're in a bullish, we're just looking bullish on the charts, and we could come down to about 0.0033, which I have mentioned in prior videos. So you got to be more so on the patient side with your entry price. But if you did conduct your research, you don't have a position established, and you're just like, man, I don't want to miss the boat, then you could do a very slow dollar cost average start position where Zbcn is right now. Just know that there's a possibility where we do have more downside pressure because of the unlock period. But all hope isn't lost just because the chart is looking a little bit on the bear side right now, because Zbcn definitely still have a whole ton of hype still left in it. Right, I want you guys to take this in. So right now, this is a bearish pattern, head and shoulders bearish pattern. But you know what else had a bearish pattern? XRP. And obviously the reason why I'm talking about XRP is because there's a lot of talks around Zbcn and XRP, the partnership and all that sorts of stuff, right? Very bearish pattern. And I spoke about this in one of my videos a very long time ago, how XRP was clearly in this head and shoulders pattern. And obviously this pattern has kind of played out, and XRP has, hasn't made a new all-time high ever since that. But people are still bullish on XRP because they've done their research and they obviously know what they hold. So just because a bearish pattern is currently happening doesn't mean that the price is going to continue to fall forever. Eventually there's going to be a reversal. It's just a matter of timing your entry prices and just being very patient with the coin that you hold. But ultimately, it does come down to conducting your own research. And if you know how to do TA, even just a little bit, then you know where the best entry price is to buy on a lot of these coins, okay? But yeah, even though the charts are looking the greatest for Zbcn right now, I do think that if you're bullish on Zbcn and you know what you hold, then you're obviously not concerned. So in terms of whether you should buy, hold, or sell, I'm going to say be a little bit more patient in terms of buying, but if you're holding Zbcn, I think it's going to break back towards the upside and the next leg up sooner than most investors are probably expecting. But we do have to get through that unlock period first before we can start making our way up and making new all-time highs and stuff like that. But remember, nothing here is financial advice. I can always be wrong. Do your own research. Zbcn is still a project that I think is going to make people some fantastic returns this bull cycle. But that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoy this video, and until next time, take care.